What's up, everybody? Welcome to a new episode of the No Host Bar Crew. I'm your host, Don. And as always, this is the holiday season. It's that time you want to snuggle up. Why don't you get a good thermal bottle or a nice, good water bottle from our advertising company, The Coldest Water. Get that 10% off and use the promo code in all caps, Dominic. That's DOMINICK. Again, that's DOMINICK. And get that 10% off on their accessories. It makes your stuff hot, warm, cold, and snuggly for 36 hours. And as always, as you know, without me, there is no crew. So let me introduce the crew. To my right, we haven't heard from this nigga in like forever, and ever. Y'all might know him as Light Bright Drake. Y'all might know him as the Mexican Lover Man. But, you know, we normally call him the side chick because he always comes and goes when he pleases, whenever the time allows it. I mean, yeah, you're sitting next to a sloth, so I mean, hey. But ladies and gentlemen, the one, the only, you haven't heard in a minute.
What's up, y'all? It's Lupe. You didn't know what to say.
I know, he didn't know what to say.
Nigga hungry, bro.
AKA hungry man. AKA he hasn't had food all day, man. But y'all might know him as his new alias, Mr. Stag Man, because he drinks diabetic beer. Sugar free. But to his right, we have the impeccable ladies man, the six-figure nigga, the get your motherfucking roll on, because he got 9 cars and still counting, because he's a big baller, shot caller, 2-inch blades, only in powers. And for the ladies, y'all might know him as his new motto. They call him Mr. G, because he bends her down and give her the guns. So ladies, why don't you stand up and salute to your boy, your homie, your lover man, your ace, the countryman side of Arkansas.
You got that sergeant.
Yeah.
But anyway,
Stand up and salute that pussy.
Yeah. That too as well.
It's your boy Gunner.
Alive in the flesh. Normally. And
It's still early.
yeah.
Look, give it some time.
Yeah, you know, that's the trademark, you know, gotta give it some time, you know. Gotta let it ride, let it marinate. Which leads to his right. We have him as our fashion designer. We're still waiting on, you know, the merchandise. As you know, I know y'all been waiting patiently for it, but we're still in the process of that. I know. Just give us some time on that. But if you keep on fucking with him, he's gonna put you in 6 feet deep. And don't sleep on this intro.
Don't step on my shit.
But y'all might also know him as, for the ladies, allegedly, King Dingaling, and the Black Bulger, and the new alias, Dr. Strange.
I like that. I'm fucking with the Dr. Strange.
But y'all know him, but you know the motto. Come on, everybody, say it with me. The voice of the streets, the intelligence in the seats.
Come on, man.
So, sir, would you like to let it ride?
Let it simmer a minute. Don't say me. Happy holidays. How was y'all Thanksgiving?
It was good.
Michael Stein, president of Counter 4. How's everybody doing? Good? Good.
Yeah. And we have a little special guest in the building. Y'all might hear a barking, clowning. Let's give it up to Gunner's dog. The one, the only. Violet. Show some love.
Violet, come say something.
There you go. So, how's everybody doing today? What's going on?
Alive. At least I am.
Yeah. Dang, y'all just quiet up in this motherfucker. What's going on? Everybody's just chilling like a villain?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just waiting on my food.
Oh yeah, I forgot. He got Gunna got special delivery coming. Personal delivery.
Mm.
Yes. Coming to get his food. Y'all wanna know why?
Because I'm a stud. I'm ballsy. I don't take no shit from anyone.
Rest in peace, Virgil.
Yes, yes.
Young dog. So that was last week. We didn't get to.
Yeah, rest in peace, Young Dolph. I'm sure anybody listening to this podcast probably heard about it, but was it Tennessee-based rapper?
Memphis,
Dolph,
Tennessee. Yep.
Young Dolph Gabbana.
Yes.
Young Dolphin, if you will. He was the unfortunate victim of gun violence at a local cookie shop, bakery.
Cookie shop?
Yeah, cookie shop. He seems to be a person who has only supported black-owned businesses and given a lot back to the community. He's gunned down. And then following that, there was a vigil held for him, and 3 assailants shot up the vigil. Those men are in custody, still not yet determined if those are the same people who were involved in the murder of Young Dolph. But those people are in custody. Seems that the getaway vehicle in his murder was recovered. So, prayers, healing energy for his family, anybody affected by that. And, hopefully justice will be served.
So the people that, murder him, this is for y'all.
You disingenuous, dense motherfucker.
Yeah. We already got enough shit going on. Like, it ain't up to me to speak on what's going on.
Yeah.
As far as, like, street politics, I don't know what Dolph was involved in. I don't know Dolph personally. But, y'all just be careful out there. And, stay safe. Like I said, rest in peace to him. And, prayers for his family. He had kids. That was somebody's son, somebody's brother, somebody's uncle, so on and so forth. And, when you take a life, only countless other lives are affected by that. So, keep those people in your prayers. Virgil Abloh, creator of the streetwear brand Off-White, and I think he's the creative director at Louis Vuitton, men's fashion. Seems that he lost his battle with cancer. Age 41, passed away today. So rest in peace to him. Prayers and healing energy to his family, everybody affected. I think he has some children as well, 2 or 3, and a wife. Prayers to that family. Anybody affected by that. Fuck cancer. And it's important to get checked. Men, check your prostates. It's November, so it's Prostate Cancer Awareness Month. That's where the tradition of No Shave November came from, to raise awareness about prostate health. So, get yourself screened. Try to live your best life. Stay healthy out there.
And always remember,
do not come.
Or do. A lot of times, apparently, that is a key factor in prostate health. So come as much as possible. You'll lower your chances for contracting prostate cancer. But definitely, rest in peace to him. and anybody involved, affected by that, prayers for that family.
Most definitely. So, Lupe, what's going on with you? Because you standing over here feeling like you about to do this.
Elmo came with that AK-47.
I'm chilling, bro. Enjoying life, enjoying the new gig. Celebrating my 33rd this week. Hopefully, God lets me see it, man.
Let's have a round of applause today. It's been a while since Lupe been on the podcast. There's some changes in his life. Congratulations on your securement of employment with the sheriff's department. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Birthday coming up. December 2nd, I believe. Congratulations on all the years that has led up to this. Happy early birthday for you. It will be in past by the time we do another episode of the podcast. So happy early birthday to you. Here's to that, many more years.
And always.
Brother, if you're gonna fight, fight like you're the third monkey on the ramp to Noah's Ark. And brother, it's starting to rain.
Whatever that means. Definitely do that.
And since it's going to be his birthday around that time, always remember.
Do not come.
Or do.
As always.
Doing it and doing it and doing it
on,
well.
So this is one of the times where we get into our chakra state of mind, peace, and tranquility. So everybody pull out their candles and their crystals, and we're going to go over to Michael Stein as he checks our mental state capacity.
Yeah, how's everybody doing? Michael Stein is, I'm doing fine. Michael Stein is doing fine. You said it wrong? Michael Stein is... Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Before we even get into that, we giving out congratulations. Can we have a round of applause for 3 years?
Oh, yes. Yes.
Let's give ourselves a round of applause.
Yes.
3 years. How many views we had?
Over
Approximately.
we right. The last time I checked, we got 120 to 122 episodes.
122 episodes. Over 4,000 plays.
Yes.
Over 4,000.
Hold on. You know what? This is a special occasion. I gotta hit him with the.
It is our anniversary.
Yes.
Listen. Shout out to everybody who was a part of this podcast who made it possible. All the members who ain't present today. DJ Fofo, No ID.
Chopper.
To the part-time, sometime, no time members.
Lupe.
Lupe here to celebrate. Vicious.
every 6 months. Oh, shout out to Vicious because he had a birthday a while back.
Yeah, happy birthday, Vicious. Shout out to you. Shout out to Chop. Am I forgetting anybody? Sometime part-time, full-time, anytime members. All of y'all help make this possible. Shout out to our sponsors, Cold Water.
Yes.
Shout out to all the platforms that host this podcast: Apple, Spotify,
Amazon Music, Pandora, Anchor, Overcast, Breaker, Stitcher, and to our international crew, Diesel.
Yeah, shout out Diesel. Shout out Ireland. Come on,
yes. Scotland.
Ireland. Shout out to Canada. Shout
our
out
British folks, our Japanese folks.
Yeah, shout out to
South Africa,
Yeah, ain't none of this.
Or Spain.
Ain't none of this possible without this fan base. And you guys have supported and empowered us to continue to make episodes. So shout out to y'all. We appreciate all of the support and engagement. 3 years, guys.
I know.
How's it feel?
Milestone.
There we go. We should get some chains now. That's what we're rapping do. We should get some no-holds. That might cost a lot.
Yeah.
We should just get the letters, the initials.
Yeah.
It's sterling silver.
Yeah.
We ain't go yet.
What's a bling? What's a bling?
Yeah, no, definitely. We very much so humble beginnings, and I did not imagine that we would still be doing the podcast at this point, but here we are, guys. 3 years. a roller coaster myriad of topics and experiences, life changes, growth, so on and so forth. But we did it. Here's to many more.
Oh yes. As Mr. Stein will say, Title, come fuck with us.
Yeah, Title, what's up, bro? It's been
Even though in the first few seasons, it was fuck Title. No,
not fuck Title. I fuck with Title. That's what I meant. Guys, if you get that reference, Lil Wayne covered the popular diss track by rapper Nas, Ether.
Yes.
On the intro it says fuck Jay-Z, and then Lil Wayne recants, nah, I fuck with the boy. That's how I feel about Title. It was fuck Title, Tide Z. Nah, I fuck with the boy. Title, fuck with us. We laid the groundwork, we put in the work, come on.
Yeah.
4,000 views, 3 years. Like 100 plus episodes, like we doing our shit. Come fuck with us.
Especially, I gotta say thanks to the crew because, as a lot of people don't know the history of it, the crew wanted the podcast for how many? Was it like a year or so that we were talking about it, months?
Yeah, he's talking about doing the podcast for a long fucking time. It was, if not a year, real close to it.
Yeah. And then, slowly, I just came with the concept like, fuck it, let's just do it. And shout out to Anchor, because Anchor is the first app that's free that you can actually record your podcast on your tablet, on your phone, even on your laptop. So shout out to Anchor, because of you, we wouldn't even be here.
Yeah, if y'all listen to these podcasts, there's a Dom almost did that shit word for word, the intro to the podcast. We always give a shout out to Anchor. That's where we started at, so appreciate that. Started from the bottom. We have arrived.
Yes. So for newer followers and stuff, always check out our seasons. We go by seasons. We treat it like a TV show. We like to take breaks every now and then.
Yeah. You guys go on hiatus. Need to get a writers a chance to write and whatnot.
Yeah, because I would say it's not as easy as you think it is just to get into a mind state to do these podcasts and stuff. Yes, we do improvise and we go off certain topics and we speak our mind, but it does take a lot out of us. And sometimes we do need to, lay back.
You need a chance to restore yourself. We share a lot on this podcast. Probably the most difficult thing is like once you have a location and you have the equipment, the next toughest thing, or at least what I think is tough, is aligning your schedules and having a consistent crew of people.
Yes.
If it's one person, yeah, you can do it, but you might as well live stream at that point, so you have somebody to interact with. When it's two people, it's rarely a discussion and more like a debate. To me, the problem amount of people is 4. Because when it's 3, person A got an opinion, person C got an opinion, and person B is sitting in the middle. Playing sides. When it's 4 people, to me, that's the most balanced way. And sometimes it's tough for us to get 4 people to do an episode. Like I say, everybody got work. Some of us have kids.
Yeah.
Sometimes life happens.
Yeah, and sometimes, when we take breaks and stuff, we at least try to hang out. As you probably see some of behind the scenes footage where we actually catch up on a lot of stuff. I mean, we're more than a crew. We're actually a family. Cousins all the way by blood.
You heard that shit? Yep.
We really do appreciate everything that you guys have bestowed upon us. If you was there from the beginning, we was trying to get a concept down, and just for that, I am working on a bonus episode where I'm doing volume 3 of the best of the No Holds Bar crew, funniest moments. So that'll be volume 3. I'm editing that and posting that up shortly, so you'll get to hear more wild shit that the crew have said. And you'll also hear some other stuff from crew that you probably didn't pay attention and didn't think that was funny, but I thought that was probably kind of funny, or something that made you be like, wow, did he say that shit?
The first rendition of that shit was hilarious.
Yeah.
Like if you haven't watched or listened to the funniest moments, that shit funny as fuck. And like this is just it's objectively funny.
Yes.
Like I know we are all part of this, but like it's some funny ass shit on the episodes. Like definitely gonna check that out.
Yes, yes.
But yeah, it's a celebration. Let's not get drowned. I'm doing good.
Yeah.
I'm doing great mentally. How's everybody else doing?
Yeah.
Gunna?
I'm pretty good. You know.
I know you real good.
I know
right
you real
now.
good.
Got your meal?
Yeah.
Nothing
I
more
know
to
that
say.
I mean, I appreciate it. I like when people come bring me some food.
Mm-hmm. Flowers causing candy.
Candy.
I do it just 'cause. Said I'm fortunate to have you, girl.
Like, there's a lot of shit I could do by myself on my own. But the food thing is the biggest one that I don't like doing.
Mm-hmm.
So somebody to feed me, it's always winning for me.
Mm-hmm.
Do not come.
Not yet. That comes later.
So how do you feel about the success of the podcast? Like, there's a new anniversary, almost close to season closer to begin a new season shortly for next year and stuff. Like, did you really expect for any of this to?
No. I really just thought it was going to be some shit we just sit around and just did for a little bit. I didn't think we were going to grow like we did.
Yeah.
But, shit, at this point, like, I mean, I feel like sky's the limit. We can go do more.
Yep. Sky's is the limit.
The sky is the limit.
Don't let you want, be what you want, have what you want. So, Lupe, since you a part-time lover.
Secret lovers. That's what we are.
I was gonna say that's not what he is.
Wait, I ain't no secret or I ain't no love.
Both.
Boy, if you don't get... Bruh, look at this dude.
How you been, bro?
Yeah, what's going on?
We haven't seen you.
I told you like a side chick. You come every six months.
Always at work, man. On the hustle.
Just work. That's fine.
Just work.
You know. We haven't seen you, bro.
Yeah, I'm just saying, you know.
Like, as much as the audience finding out what's been going on with you, we also finding out what's going on with you.
Yeah.
Very true.
Yeah, we ain't seen you in at least a month of Sundays.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Actually, 6 months of
man.
Sundays.
It's a long month of Sundays.
Yeah.
30 weeks.
Yeah.
It's a long time.
It's more than 7 whole days.
So you still got
And
your
now the
beard.
word about you.
Still got your beard.
Yeah.
A little bit of it.
A little bit. Yeah, he got that
No,
that
it's
whiteness
there, bro.
in. It's not gray no more. It's white.
It's there. Don't do that.
Nah, I mean, you normally wouldn't call that a beard. But okay.
I ain't seen him, man. Come on. Stall him out, bro. We got him to show up. Stall him out, bro.
Yeah.
It ain't about you, it's him. Now you can't take it back.
Stall me out.
Nigga swinging on everybody.
Stall me out. I'm gonna hear this later. Remember that one time when Lupe was over there?
Yeah.
Nah, nigga, this a beard too.
Yeah.
You called it a beer, bro.
Listen, Michael Stein said a lot of shit. The views and opinions expressed don't represent what I think about beards.
Do not come.
You have some facial hair. Seems to be healthy. You're still walking around right now. Maybe not last night, but you seem to have a decent amount of coordination.
We had a little bit of fun last night, man. It was well needed.
Definitely. Much deserved. It was nice to get us together. Kind of like what Don was talking about a minute ago. Oftentimes, this podcast is like when we actually get to see each other.
Yes.
You know? So it's nice to hang out without, feeling like it's obligatory. Like, now we're just hanging out to hang out, you know?
Oh yeah, and we just like to
Is that the right term? Well, I mean, I hate to question you.
What?
Is that the right tense of the word?
Obligatory?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like when you feel.
I know.
Yes.
it's better than the feared.
Yeah. The feared.
Previously from Volume 1.
Oh, okay. Wait, what do you call? What do you call No ID Hat? The brimless hat.
The brimless hat.
You call it what? A yalaka?
No. Is it a hat? Is it a brim? Go catch a hat brim.
This nigga, he said it like we no, he said the shit like we was gonna be like, oh, okay, like, oh no, bro, that's the Z edition. Oh, okay, yeah, no, I got it. He was like, no, it's a brimless hat. What? That's not a hat, bro. Like all things that we call hats, they have brims, and if it don't have a hat, we just call it a beanie. Like,
was it really a beanie?
No,
it had material.
It was a hybrid.
It came in with a fusion on it.
He get 100 miles to the
gallon. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's on Volume 1. That was a classic moment that will go down in history.
Shout out to ID.
Yeah, shout out to you, bro. But also shout out to Gunner, because Gunner's the one that always. As he said, he'll throw the.
What you ask him? What did you ask him?
He didn't ask anything. He just threw the rock out there.
I'm like, does that have a brim?
Hey, look, I seen Gunner looking at the hat or the contraption. I seen
he was like,
I seen him looking at it, and I was like, I don't know, like, No ID Hat do look kind of weird, but like, I'm not gonna say nothing. And then I seen Gunner looking at it, and I was like, fuck, man, like, Gunner finna, yeah, I was like, Gunner finna ask him what that is, and it's finna be funny as fuck.
And it became a classic moment.
To Gunner's credit, he did not try to expose him. It's just when he asked it, like, the conversation was like low enough to where everybody could hear it, and everybody immediately looked at No ID when Gunner asked him that. But he did lean in and try to ask him on the low.
And then all of a sudden, he was like,
Bro, I'm really about to get your piccochini now, boy.
We had like a whole episode talking about his damn.
It was like the first
whatever that was.
15, 30. It was like the first 20 minutes.
Yeah.
If y'all know All Digital Death Roast Me, that was our Roast Me moment.
Yeah. But yeah, shout out to Nadi.
Yeah,
he at work tonight. But he says his regards.
I'll call you when I get there.
Later.
Yeah. You have to excuse Lupe. He was in his moment of trying to be a man.
Hold on, listen.
But at the same time, too, hold on. But at the same time, too, he be in those moments where he
smell like budussy, booty, dick, and pussy.
That nigga, that nigga walked off and was the same volume that he was, like he was still standing there. That boy, that nigga answered the phone in here and said, "Hello," and then he walked outside the room and was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna call you when I'm done." Like you could just stay in the room if you was gonna do that, bro. Where's where the clip you ain't done it yet?
Oh yeah, because I was getting this.
Oh no, everybody good.
Yeah,
at least everybody on side good.
Yeah,
we good.
Yeah, well, as you know,
let's just jump into it.
Because it's that time where we get into our moments. As you love that motto,
you just click, bro.
Here's the motherfucking tea. Do not come.
So, this is a little bit going off the topic. So, director Ridley Scott, he just came out with a movie called The Last Duel. It's almost like a night movie, old school style. It's based upon a book. The budget was like $100 million, and it only grossed like $20 million. And
damn.
He feels as if now, the era that we're in now, he's highly disappointed because he's not able to make the movies that he wants to make because everything is all comic book now. So he had a quote, which I'm not going to be able to put out there right now because I haven't did the research on it. But my thing is, it's like, as we all like to look at movies and stuff. Do y'all feel as of now, it's kind of hard for filmmakers to make the movies that they want to make because the success of the comic book era?
Nope.
Nah. Because,
Look
like,
at 50 Cent.
like,
Yeah, you're doing black culture shit.
But that's TV, though. That's TV. We talking about
Like,
movies in general.
it's
But I get what you're saying, but we talking about movies.
as far as like, all right. So what people have to understand is that moviegoers, right, consumers, they are the ones who determine what's released, and like if comic book movie or superhero movie after superhero movie is steady grossing, $1 billion or close to it, well, obviously people still want to see those. So, like, he can't be upset at nobody but I guess himself, because like if you release a movie, like the movie going scene right now is generally occupied by some form of superhero movie
Or reboot or sequel.
Yeah, or some sort of legacy franchise.
Yeah.
Or a reboot or remake.
Or a book adaptation.
Yeah. Like, those are, like, typically, like, what's released in theaters and shit. But if people come out with a movie that's good as a motherfucker, like, it's nothing to shake up the status quo. And you just have a hit movie in a sea of movies that have been doing what they've been doing. Like, Marvel is gonna Marvel, and sometimes Marvel movies, or the majority of them, are all fucking box office smashes. And they don't try to be anything else but a box office fucking smash. That's what it is, a summer blockbuster, and people wanted more of that, so they got winter blockbusters, and they have a spring blockbuster. Like, and they kill it on the TV. But that's because we are watching that. We are consuming the media that they putting out. We like to see that shit. And like, an example of a movie to me that was good as fuck, and we kind of talked about it a little bit, The Harder They Fall. Has nothing to do with a fucking book or a fucking comic book superhero. And that movie was good as a motherfucker. And I'm pretty sure that Netflix would agree that it was well worth the investment.
Yeah.
People watched it. So if you had a fucking $100 million budget and you saw $20 million return on that, well, then your shit not good. And that's like, that's not an indictment of your ability as a director, producer, filmmaker, whatever. It's not an indictment to that. But it's the masses letting you know that shit ain't good. If it was good, we'd watch it. And it's just as simple as that. Like, it ain't even like no feelings or like some kind of something that was like formed against you or nothing. Like, if it's good, people gonna watch it. Like, you had $100 million. Like, it's movies with less of a budget who still get the marketing and the word of mouth out there. So you had more than enough money to budget, in my opinion. And if motherfuckers didn't want to go to see that shit, they didn't want to go to see that shit. Like, who are you mad at? You can't be mad at the consumers, and you can't be mad at the fucking climate. Like, it just so happens that motherfuckers who is producing these blockbusters, these billion-dollar franchises, or several billion-dollar franchises, they listen to the audience. The audience want more pow, pow, boom, boom, exploding shit. Well, we going to continue to deliver. Like, innovation is fueled by necessity. Right?
Yeah.
So if Marvel kept on doing their formulaic approach to the superhero franchise, and then they start seeing a steady decline, it would be necessary for them to innovate and do something different. But as long as the status quo is being met and they are continuing their streak of success, then why would they change up anything? That's what the people like. I don't want you to change French fries from McDonald's. Like, they good where they at. I don't need you to remix them. I don't need you to put cheese on them. I don't need you to reverse fry them and do some weird shit like that. They good where they at. If people stop buying McDonald's fries, yeah, then you need to remix some shit. But as long as them sales stay consistent or grow, then why the fuck are you changing something? If it ain't Baroque, don't fix it.
Yeah. I definitely feel you on that.
It cost $500, you ride factory.
So, Lupe, what do you think, man? I mean, Do you feel that we're in that? Do you feel that we're in an area? We're in an era where it's just where filmmakers can't make the movies that they want to make.
No, I don't. Honestly, what Stein was saying, like listening to the audience, like you put out what people want to see.
But do you remember the times where coming like, and I guess Gunnar can interject with this as well. Like, but do you know like, well, do you remember like from the different eras like the '90s and stuff in the early 2000s where there wasn't really much comic book movies, but there was a different variety of different movies. Like, do you remember like going to a movie theater and like really thinking like which movie do you want to see, but you'll see one movie, but then you'll sneak in and go see another movie afterwards.
I would even surmise that like it's so crazy that when like all right, so it's 2021 now.
Yeah.
It's so crazy to me that how everybody be acting like the shit that's happening now, we haven't seen like constant repetition of that throughout the decades. Like, if you speaking specifically about the 90s, you could probably narrow it down to like 4 categories of movies that was being shown. It was probably some it was for sure comedy. It was some kind of suspense thriller.
Yeah.
It was a feel good movie. And they probably had like one random grab bag. And that's no different than what's happening now. Like, they had what motherfuckers want to look at TV then. Like, still massive budgets go behind that. People still got to watch it. And we go by the Nielsen. I think it's Nielsen, right?
Yeah.
On ratings and shit. Like, what did TV look like in the 90s?
Generic.
Like, it was.
We didn't have the budgets that we have now.
Right. We didn't have the budgets that we have now as far as dollar amount.
Yeah.
But if you like adjust for inflation, them people was probably working whatever the equivalent amount was in the 90s for the budgets that we have now. And we had sitcoms like fucking Family Matters, Full House, Step by Step.
Yeah.
Like, that was the Home Improvement. A bunch of self-contained stories. Maybe sometimes they have like some kind of story arc in there. A laugh track. And a bunch of audience people clapping when a special guest show up on the show. That was like almost the entirety of the 90s. It didn't matter who was making it. If it was a white cast, if it was a black cast, like the whole thing, that was TV in the 90s. And then we got to the 2000s and the 2010s, and it's a new format. The 2000s was ruled by fucking Friends, Seinfeld, and shows like that. Like an ensemble cast of people going through day-to-day life in a big city or a small city or whatever their area is. And that was like all the shows. And like, yeah, there's always some Friends shit out there that fucking hit. Cause so if you think about it, look at shows like fucking look at shows like The Wire. At the time, it wasn't a show like The Wire. And then The Wire, it wasn't a show like it wasn't a show like The Sopranos. It wasn't a show like Prison Break.
Yep.
It was all these one-off shows. They ended up spawning the genre. It's like people forget that the status quo at the time, when those shows came out, they were the outliers. There were no other shows like the X-Files when the X-Files came out.
Yes.
And the X-Files got successful, and they spurred a genre. Now, anybody who making TV want to recreate the magic that the X-Files had.
Do you feel that's a good thing or a bad thing, though? Because
it ain't a bad thing for the X-Files, because when the X-Files came out, they was definitely going against the grain. It was a no show like it, and they was the Ridley Scott of their time. They just happened to put out something that was good. That's why it was successful.
But did you like the rebooted when they came out too? Or you didn't really care for it?
No, and I mean, for me, I'm not. That's not an indictment on the quality.
Yeah,
it could have been fucking great, but I already did that for however many seasons fucking X-Files ran. I already did that for the time, and it was great for the time. If you remake it and it's good, cool. People gonna watch it. If it's not good, then all right, know when to stop. But like, don't blame nobody but your own fucking talent. Like, all these things, like it was a point in time where what was the very first Hulk movie, right?
Yeah.
The Ang Lee one. It was panned. It was a horrible movie. And look at the time that it came out. Like, the only superhero shit that you had to talk about was like Meteor Man, Blade, and like Sky High or some shit like that.
And then Spawn too. Like
it wasn't no fucking franchise of superhero movies. That movie was bad. It's easy to look at Marvel now and think about how they just shitting out billion-dollar films, but look back at the fucking beginning. Like the first Iron Man, now we remember it fondly and nostalgically, but that was a huge gamble. Nobody thought that film was gonna be successful. Like no one did. Robert Downey Jr. was not an A-lister at the time. Like, you got a shit actor, you got a fucking gamble of a fucking movie, we don't know what's gonna happen, and it just turned out to be successful. That spawned a fucking billion-dollar genre of movies and shit. So who is you mad at? Like, the fans loved it. The consumers, the people who buy your films loved it. Like, and that director or producer, what's his name? He plays Happy in the movies. Jon Favreau. He fought hard for that movie to get made and to cast Robert Downey Jr. Like, that was a fucking fight. And he knew what he had was magic. They put it out and it turned out to be fucking magic. So, shout out to him. He didn't let fucking the superhero movies of the past dictate if he was gonna do that. He stepped up to the fucking plate, he swung, and he knocked that bitch out the park. And everything else, it's been a home run fucking derby. So, I don't know what he fucking whining about. Why you whining? Just get good, bro.
Now, Gunner, I will interject that you talked about TV shows and stuff. So, I'm going to pass over to you. So, how do you feel about that? And you can also go into the TV part as well.
Now, don't get me wrong, like...
And I was saying, I was using it as an example for the era.
Yeah, no,
how
for
there was
sure.
like different varieties and stuff. So, I wanted to see... How did you feel about that? Because I feel like before I give the Gunner and stuff, like I don't mind the comic book movies, but you know me, as everybody knows, the followers and stuff, I like a balance. You know what I'm saying? A little bit here, a little bit there. Everybody good. We all eating good. I just don't like one particular thing and everybody just stays on that for a long time. But hey, you know, what do I know? But yeah, I'm gonna give it a Gunner.
That's exactly what I was getting ready to say, honestly. I feel like there's no diversity, like in the movie realm right now. It's usually like, if it's not like a comic book, like something that the consumers are going to really go for.
Yeah.
And it's not really good. There's some that are out there that happen, that come out, that turn out to be real good, like The Harder They Fall. Came out really good movie.
Mm-hmm.
But every time you turn around, it's like the same shit, like a remake, a sequel. Like, I just watched this movie today called Pig with Nicolas Cage.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I didn't like it. And it, to me, it's like it was like a non-violent John Wick.
Mm-hmm.
He had a pet pig. Somebody came and took his pet pig. He spent the movie trying to find his pig.
Yeah. Sound like Taken.
Yeah.
Like, and on the way of going about doing it, he just happened to be this name that like everybody knew him. Like he was isolated in the woods or whatever. Pig gets taken. He goes into the city, and they like people know him. Like, oh man, that's so and so. Oh, that's so and so. He's I'm trying to find my pig. And like, he was a big name. Like, people knew who the fuck he was. Like, I'm just looking at this like, this is a John Wick. Mm-hmm. I felt like it was like a non-violent John Wick. Not to take away from Nicolas Cage as an actor, it didn't seem original. It just wasn't a good storyline.
Mm-hmm.
And I wish I had more information, like I could actually put names out or titles. But I'm trying to know what movie did I just watch. So like Red Notice, that's a weird example, because The Rock and fucking Ryan Reynolds, and The Rock is The Rock, and Ryan Reynolds is fucking Deadpool. Like, whatever. You had Wonder Woman in there, sexy ass.
Gal Gadot.
Huh?
Gal Gadot.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of another movie. Like James Bond, like those been around for whatever. So it's just somebody else taking it, trying to put a spin on it.
Yeah, shout out to the new one that just came out, No Time to Die.
Then what else was like? How you said I don't know. Cause even when you get to the Fast and Furious, they did Fast and the Furious the fuck out. I was one who loved Fast and Furious. I didn't give a fuck about all the dumb little shit that did. Like it was entertainment for me.
Yeah.
This last one, no. I was like, they trying to like. It needs to stop now. Like this is what you guys are doing now. Like okay, it needs to stop. Movies. I think people as directors more so are losing originality. Like it's like they don't have nothing to tell, or like they can't come up with nothing.
Or do you feel like the studios is holding them back because they want that?
They motherfucker, what's this? Nate Turner Parker, whatever.
Nate Parker.
He put out shit all the time when motherfuckers told him no. Like people put shit out without having like a backing to it.
Yeah.
So I mean, it could be done.
No, I'm saying like for those studios, for those like Fast and Furious and everything else, compared to like independent, because some of these independent directors are getting these Hollywood budgets. So they might be like, what I'm saying is like they're not able to make the movie that they truly wanted to make. They might have a vision for it, but at the end, it's still studios is still trying to come in and be like, no, we want it exactly like this.
Is notorious for that.
Suicide Squad. There was like fucking Justice League.
Yeah, that's why you got the Snyder cut,
yeah,
and you have a regular cut of the film. I think the studios play a point because a movie studio's point is not to give a fuck. The studio,
yeah,
their job is not to give a fuck about the director or to give a fuck about the consumer. They're only supposed to give a fuck about the money. And look, so if you a studio, you a director, you come to me and say, hey man, I'm the president of the studio. Hey, Mr. Stein, listen, here's my script. I think this is going to knock it out the park. Blah, 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 blah. I read over the script. And then I compare it to the last 10 movies that knocked it out the fucking park. And if your shit don't sound like that shit, well then now we going to pass on it. Then you have to take the indie route. Like, it's a whole lot of people to be upset with about the lack of diversity, but it's not the consumer. Like, directors, producers, filmmakers, they're scared to try original ideas because either it's going to flop, or they think it's going to flop, or they think it's going to be a fucking dead end when they try to bring this to the studio. And changes and concessions going to have to be made. Yeah. Motherfuckers are scared. The studios are scared. The filmmakers are scared. Everybody fucking scared to do something new because the shit all ruled by the dollar now. It ain't a game of telling a cool original story. The game is money now. And like when you are a business, right?
Yeah.
You in the business of businessing. Like it's about the bottom line. Like the only reason that we are a production studio or whatever studio and distribution, whatever, like that's because our business model is a successful one.
Yeah.
Right? So we're going to invest this money into marketing, into bringing it into these theaters, into global release, for translations of the film, all that shit. We're going to do that because we're expecting a return on our investment. And if you can't provide that, well then, we don't want to do business with you, or we don't want to do business with that idea. So you need to change it more akin to what we know will work. Like, I agree with y'all. Like, there should be some more diversity in the film-going experience. And that's why you see the surge of people just going straight to Netflix. Let's go to Netflix. Let's go to Hulu. Let's go to a streaming site. We don't have to deal with these big fucking, production companies and these Hollywood releases and all that shit.
Yeah.
No. Like, let's go straight to Netflix with it. Like, if Netflix fuck around and get, like, actual theaters and a distribution chain, like, yeah, they'd be in direct competition with Hollywood, and Hollywood, rightfully so, should be fucking horrified about that notion, that idea. Like, everybody's scared to take a fucking chance.
Well, now, since you said taking a chance, what's up?
He has a what, production studio?
What are you talking about?
Tyler Perry.
Yeah, Tyler Perry. He doesn't have a movie studio. He only has a production studio. But the thing about it is he's still going to need a distribution to put it out there. He can create it,
Yeah,
but
Tyler
he's
Perry
using,
can-
but he's using his money to produce it and everything and get it up and going. But to sell it out there, he's allowing them. He's using their money to sell it and to throw it out there.
Distribution is a big fucking thing. Tyler Perry can write a movie. Tyler Perry can film a movie and have it neatly wrapped up in a bow, ready to go. But if he get enough from distribution, then who gonna put out his movie? He can go the indie route, but then that's more of your own money that you have to put into. And like distribution is expensive. That's why you let distribution companies handle it, because they have deals with theaters like AMC and whoever these other big fucking movie.
Louis, is that you?
Yeah.
Okay. I was making sure Violet wasn't in nothing.
Well, technically, you know, it looked like somebody did the fuck up.
Oh, Gunna.
Yeah.
But yeah, like it's an expensive game to try. Like, think about all the theaters that movies be shown in, like several hundreds, if not thousands, of theaters globally, and like these distribution companies have deals with those theaters. So and they handle the marketing and all that.
Tyler Perry has his own name. His name alone will sell something. So if I come to you distribution, like, you gonna make money off of my name. So I'd be like, hey, Michael Stein, I want to play this film here. Can I play it? And it's like, yeah, Gun, I know who you are. Yeah, I would gladly.
An individual theater can't do that because they violate the fucking contracts that they have with distribution companies. There's a whole monopoly. Yeah. Like, if they don't want your movie shown, your shit ain't gonna be shown in no theater. So you have to take routes like Netflix or a streaming site or the indie route. Yeah. And while the indie route is cool, like, it stops the access. Everybody on the planet don't have Netflix or access to a streaming site or know where to go see indie films or can go to a film festival. Yeah. Everybody, like, that's not the network. That's not the fucking chain. Like gas stations. It don't matter name any oil company, right? And they got the product, and then everybody else, like whatever this other company is, Amoco or fucking BPZX, whoever. All these other motherfuckers got the gas stations and the pipelines. We don't give a fuck about how much oil you got. You're going to have to take that oil. It's got to be refined and turned into gas. And you could be sitting on a fucking billions and billions of barrels of it. But if we decide that we don't want to distribute your gasoline, then it's as good as worthless. So you need to get in good with us, or you're gonna build your own one gas station. But then those same gas stations in the city or the area that you want to fucking, now those people got deals with the government, they got deals with the city, they got deals with the governor, and all it takes is a couple of dollars in. You can't build a gas station here. You in direct competition. You fucking up the ecosystem. No, we're not gonna approve you building your own gas station here. So you're gonna have to get down or lay down. And Tyler Perry not rich enough to swing his dick around and make them kind of moves. He not rich enough. But we talking about hundreds of billions of dollars.
But just like any business, a person here, I'm trying to think how to say this.
Oh, my bad. It was already over.
It's just starting a business. I want to put a movie. Hey, governor, city, there's laws and rules to protect and prevent certain things like that. Mm-hmm. Hey, I want to put a movie theater here. There's nothing against the law against that. Mm-hmm. I want to use this building, utilize this space to make a movie theater. Mm-hmm. There's nothing wrong with that. Nothing illegal with that. Mm-hmm. Especially if I have a supplier, a source, mm-hmm. i.e., let's say Tyler Perry. He's going to provide me with movies. So this way, he don't have to go through distribution. I'm not violating anything. Mm-hmm. I'm not a big name company. I got a supplier. I got a space. Mm-hmm. That's just how restaurants, businesses work. You don't have to go through
restaurants a little bit. I mean, restaurants and movies, that should have been different. Like when you talk about movies now, your independent film got to be submitted to the powers that be and get an approval, get a rating for it, and all that. And even if you go through that, let's say you jump through every hoop and you can build one theater in this city. Well, what's to stop Warner Brothers Dime here and AMC from building a movie theater right next door? And
because I'm bringing to the table what you don't.
No, for sure. And you bring in Tyler Perry movies, and I'm going to make sure that every fucking big name blockbuster is right across the street, and we're going to charge $1 to see it until you out of business.
Now, the only way...
That's still fine with me. Like, that's the business that you're going to... You're going to have to do that. That's what they're going to have to do. Or am I worth that headache? Because at the end of the day, it's just one little spot at this point. Until I start getting big, by the time of this... now Tyler Perry is making money because he's able to put this out without going through
for sure
distributing company. I'm making money now. You're able to expand to the point where he gets powerful enough to be able to do these things.
You would be surprised at how petty and the lengths that people are willing to go to protect the infrastructure.
Because it's either they're going to protect it or they're going to change it. Because that's
This is going to take more than the Tyler Perry.
Yeah, but also with Tyler Perry, I'm pretty sure that's just a door that's opening up that would allow more to come through. I.e., like Nate Turner, whatever.
Yeah,
Nate Parker.
Parker.
And I get your argument, but if on the opposite end of that, if I'm Tyler Perry, it's just easier and way more lucrative to just align myself with the fucking network that already exists.
But that's what I'm saying. But that's what at this point now they're controlling you and controlling what you want to put out.
For sure.
Because Nate Parker definitely was trying to be controlled. He was being controlled.
He's not the only one. I mean, we said Zack Snyder. Like, he was hella vocal about the fucking shit he could and couldn't do when working with Warner Brothers. Like, and there's several directors, filmmakers who express that exact same sentiment that we debating right now. Like,
and I think
I'm saying too, like region area, like this is a dominantly like African American area.
Yeah.
I put a movie theater here and it's playing nothing but like our type of movies.
Mm-hmm.
You don't think that bitch gonna be packed all the goddamn time?
Most definitely.
And all the revenue that you're gonna generate from doing that, once you include the cost for having a place, paying for the expenditures of running that movie theater, your staff and your overhead and all that shit. Once you do all of that, the return that you're gonna see on that is gonna pale in comparison to the $100 million that it took you to develop the movie.
But that's any business that you. No, I'm not developing the movie. Tyler Perry did all that.
Okay,
I'm creating a space for him to show it.
Yeah,
all right, so Tyler Perry created the movie. Yeah. He invested his money to do that.
He's gonna get a percentage off of it.
Yeah, he's gonna get a percentage off of one film shown in one theater in
just
one
that
area.
One. It could be 100 millions across the country.
Yeah, that's
what I'm saying. I don't. Do one here in St. Louis. Go do one in Atlanta. I mean, you could go put them in all the fucking areas.
Yeah, now Dr. Stein, like back in the day, this is from like the 70s and stuff, and I think they still do it every now and then. It most depends on the movie theater. If it's mostly independent, you can actually create a deal with that theater to show it.
Mm-hmm.
They get the revenue. I think like they'll break it down to like a concession stand or something like that. They'll break it down to where they might get the money for the showings. They'll get a percentage for the showings. And then you might get a percentage off the concession stands, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But you have to invest your money into like giving them the print and everything else. But you can make a deal to where you can at least make some money off of that.
I'm not saying like that shit can't get done, but like
it's empty.
Yeah. Okay. You talking about like you are literally talking about like an ant trying to fight a tank.
Oh yeah.
And the tank is the whole movie infrastructure as it exists right now.
If you get enough ants, I'm pretty sure you can do it.
Yeah, if you get enough ants, but like that's a fuckload of ants. Like we're not even talking about a business model that just started. We're talking about something that has been a staple of infrastructure in the country.
Also with that mindset that keeps people down. Like if people got a dream, you let motherfuckers try.
For sure.
Get up there, people living in fear because of this. Or you going against a giant. A lot of shit in life happens going against giants.
Yeah.
Shout out to Dolomite is my name. So that.
I totally.
That is a great.
Yeah.
I'm totally with you on that. Like, if people have the mindset, instead of thinking like something is just unobtainable, just say fucking and do it. And like, you get enough people with that same mindset. Like, yeah, you can turn over a fucking mountain. However, like that sentiment and what you're saying and what I do agree with. Like, let's go historically and see how many times that has been successful when you fucking with something that is the status quo. Like, they had to, it was years, decades, and millions of dollars of fighting to stop fucking Carnegie and to stop Rockefeller, who had their individual industries tied the fuck up laterally and vertically, respectively. Like, I control everything from the fucking resource to delivering it to the consumer. Everything I control all of that. Or horizontally. Like, it don't matter where you get your oil from. If you wanna turn it into anything else, kerosene, gasoline, motor oil, any of that shit, I control